Okay, so oh goodness, I'm gonna have to take that off and also get them quieter. Um, Hi. So I wasn't here last week basically because I'm trying to get the new schedule figured out. Um, I am working back where I used to work, so the schedule's kind of all over the place, which is fun. Uh, so yeah, it's getting used to that and then getting used to like motivation to actually do other stuff. Still. So anyway, um, why is this not a happy planner whenever I'm doing plan with me's? Uh, because I'm actually a passion planner ambassador person now, which is awesome. I'm really excited about it. They had, I think it was a little over 1,000 people, and I had entered it thinking that, I don't put my passion planner stuff on here. I don't really do anything with that on here or even on my Instagram, and I got picked, which is awesome. So I will leave the code in the description below. And yeah, so let me take you through this. This is a passion planner daily. I just chose the black one. It does the bendy thing. I've got the little tabs. So they have, I don't have it for this one. They have tabs that also go in instead of stick out. Let's see. So this is a whole page. As you can see, it lays down flat, which is awesome. It has, I really like this. It's a 3-month thing. Let me figure out all my thoughts. So it is a 3-month, very basic thing. You have all of the space to write, which is what I do. I usually write stuff on this side. It's got the little days up here. It's got a date. It is very pick it up and put it down whenever you want, which is what I like. Because there are some days where I don't touch this. You got the hours are from 5 in the morning until 11 at night, which just the thought makes me tired. You have a little mood thing down here. Today in one word. Today I learned. You got some space. The best thing that happened. Self-maintenance. So if you're doing like for me, if I'm doing workouts or something, I'll put steps, or I'll put the if I played fitness boxing on my Switch or something like that. Free space to grow. So this is where you can draw, you can do whatever. You have some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 places for work, which you can check off. You have 5 for personal and 3 for a game changer goal and today's focus. Yeah, I needed something because I didn't want to bullet journal anymore. It got really boring. The ones I were doing were repetitive, and then whenever I thought about, the next month or the next week or whatever, I just bleh. So yeah. And then let's see. So every month you get this, which is see, and it lays flat. I love it. But this is a self check-in, and then you work on the next month's goal. So you have a what's on your mind. So you have some space to write, what you were thinking about, either at the moment or the whole month as a wrap up. Memorable moments, which I take are for the month before. Accomplishments I'm proud of. And it's nice because it gives you some things. How I've grown or best lessons, instead of like what you can improve, things like that. I like this also because it isn't negative. Whenever I first started using this, I needed to be really careful with how I worked on this. So positive words are good. And then game changer goal. So for September, I've already filled out my August one. It's got some personal stuff on there you're not going to look at. So you can do one goal or you can do many. In fact, I didn't work on here. Let me Let's take one of these. Yeah, that works perfect. Okay, cool. So I didn't fill this whole thing out yet. Yeah. So I have 3 on here, and this is due to the HB90 thing that I was working on. HB90 is part of Sarah Cannon's program, and it's basically figure out 3 main goals that you want to work on. It doesn't matter. Normally hers are geared toward writing, but it really doesn't matter. Just 3 main goals, and work on that for 90 days. So write, I'm gonna do this, even though, yeah. So to write, I would pick write a little bit, so I put on there, and it makes sense for me, for story each day. As in, I'm not putting down a write 1,000 words each day, or this month I want to write, 50,000 words. Nothing like that. Just write a little bit of the story, or think a little bit about it. I've kind of encountered, unfortunately, a new shiny with just something different. I figured out why I'm having this problem. I'm just gonna go with it. Just appease the shiny gods, if you will. Workout. I am going through a step bet right now, and that ends on the 11th, but I want to keep doing that. So the steps that I have on my Fitbit, which is charging right now, is 8K or more. With the amount of time that I work, the amount of time that I flail my hands, that's kind of the joke, is I don't really move a whole lot, but I do move my arms and everything with what I'm working with. So then I have, it's way too hot where I'm at to go outside and walk. If, however, the humidity decides to die down in the morning, then me and the dog will go walk. Walk. PF is Planet Fitness. So I have 2 games on the Switch. I've got Ring Fit Adventure, and I have Fitness Boxing 2. And yeah, those are the things that I play. I really like Fitness Boxing. It works out my arms because I'm in my mid-30s, and I could take flight with how the lower part of my arms look. I don't like it. So work is part-time right now. This is a 3-month thing. We will be getting into peak, which is gearing up for the end of the year. So I can't really do a numerical thing. So I work at framing in the framing department in Michael's, just so that everybody gets where I'm at. So I can't say complete 6 frames a day because I might be on counter and doing that. So just do the best I can. Keep shop clean. Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot of stuff that I can do that I could write down that would work. So like I said, I can't say make $1,000 because we might not have any customers. So by keep floor clean, floor is where all of the frames are at that are not custom frame. So try to work on keeping that clean too. If that means getting out of there maybe an hour, getting out of the frame shop an hour before I leave, then so be it. Yeah. So on here it says make it measurable. There are some things that I really can't do. 8K is measurable, so we'll go with that. Story each day, technically measurable. Prioritize number tasks in the most strategic order. I'm gonna tell you that work comes first because that gets me money. Workout I am going to be doing while I'm working. Writing, I can always write notes later. I can think about it while I'm working. It all kind of works out well together. Incorporate. add tasks into your daily pages to create checkpoints. That is where the game changer goal works. That is another reason why I chose 3, because there are 3 sections right there. Define your why below. So why is this important? Well, I want to write so that I can get it done. Get further in the story. And work, money. And it's oddly enough, even though I have my negatives about it, but that's just because of upper just corporation and greed and how they treat the bottom of the pyramid to which they stand on. If they didn't have retail people here, they wouldn't have anything. And yet you're gonna treat them like crap. It isn't Michael's, it's everywhere. So yeah. But it's my happy place. A couple of months ago I had said that I wasn't gonna go back. I really thought about telling them to make me not rehireable, and I'm glad that I went against it, because where I was a couple of weeks ago, I was not exactly happy. So yeah, it wasn't any good. Okay. Visualize. Take 1 minute to visualize completing your game changer goal. Technically it's 3, so goals. Exactly how you'd want it, what you see, hear, feel, smell. Note these here. So to get further in my story means that I would get it out of my head. And on paper. Putting paper in quotations because I'm typing it on the computer. Good Lord. There we go. Okay, to work out would be to feel better about myself, to look a little bit better, to jiggle a little bit less would be nice. And work, to do all this is to keep things looking nice and running smoothly. Plain and simple. These ones I don't really do anything with because it's numerical. So Keystone Habit, I will blank every day for how many minutes, either in the AM or PM. Yeah, I don't really, like, I could say that I'm going to work out and use that as a Keystone Habit, but no. As for support, I have a couple of people that I tell about it. I also, in the step bed, we have 67 people right now, so that's good. Resource, not a clue. And to celebrate, I actually do something every week to celebrate, which completely ruins the whole thing. I go and get sushi. So yeah. So this is what I'm going to be focusing on for August. And it works out well. It's part of the HB90 thing. And what I did was I had messed up. So in July, yeah. Okay. So in July, I actually started June 27th in here. So it's a little bit off. This is today. And I had, I didn't work. This was the free time that I had. It was between 7 in the morning and 6 at night. So I, list off some stuff. I did groceries. I also have tomorrow off, in which I will be doing a lot of this stuff too. Vacuuming, laundry, and all the things are really easy to do. And then in September, I will go through it again. Yeah. Also in the beginning too, this has a lot of stuff in here. How you should use it and everything like that. This is really good for how you really want to use it, that kind of thing. Has a just start, which is awesome. I didn't really do this because this is a 3-month thing. I don't want to do this every month. But this starts out with, your game changer goal right at the beginning. This has a whole year, because they don't know where you start, of like important dates, things like that. I've got some stuff on this page that you guys don't need to see. And then it spreads right into July, which is awesome. It also comes with a nice big pocket that isn't paper. And this thing, which is cool. This, I wanted a bigger size. This is the 2022-2023 academic one. It has nice little doodles. It's green, it's pretty. Again, this has some nifty stuff in it. Yeah, I enjoy this. It's got a how you should do this, that kind of thing. All of the places that you can connect with them. So I can tell you that if you tag them in your Instagram, and this was well before I started doing anything, but if you tag them in your Instagram, hold on. Okay, cool. If you tag them in your Instagram, then you will, they like your stuff. It's really nice. So there are a lot of things that you can do with this. And it's not August yet, so I haven't really done anything big with it. I was playing around. So this is what I have. And I can go a little bit more into it over here. These are some, this is Ember's school thing, whenever she's in school, whenever she's not. Got stuff there. That'll be like my bill tracker, things like that. This is the first week. And I'm still kind of doing some stuff. These stickers are Happy Planner stickers. This is a Chrissy Ann Designs one. I had to ask them if this was possible to actually like put them in here. So yeah, this is one of my friend's birthdays. So we're gonna figure out what he wants to do, if he can make up his mind, because he's a boy and it takes some time for him to figure out what he wants to do. This is also a lay flat, which is awesome. That's all you have to do. It's great. I love it. It also has, let me see if I can do this. You don't need to see that page. So what I did was a page for me I wrote it at the beginning like a couple of weeks ago, and we'll see how I feel about it in a year. So it's got some blank pages, and then it has some dot grid pages. They're really faint lines. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, and every month, with the exception of the first month, has a monthly reflection, which is also awesome. So it has, what is the most memorable part of the past month? What are the biggest lessons you've learned? Wants you to review your month, the things that you've accomplished. What is the difference between the month that you were in and the one before that? Who are you especially grateful for in the past month? And name 3 things that you can improve. And then it has some other stuff on there, which is really cool. I like it. And then it starts again with this. So things that I enjoy is that, first of all, I like that it's another lay flat thing. I like that I can bend it if I need to, but I really don't like bending things. I didn't want a hardcover though, just in case. So it also comes with printables, so you can make this goes from 6 in the morning till 10:30, and you can make the times longer if you need to, which is cool. also has this to where you could put it up here if you wanted. So say that you work from like 2:30 to midnight or something crazy like that. Then you can print out the things and it'll go down here, and you can put a to-do list and whatnot up there to cover up the times whenever you would normally be sleeping. And then we have this part, which is really cool. So it is a, what does it say? Space of infinite possibility. So I need to figure out how I'm going to use my stamps in here, and it will probably be like a nice scene down here. I think I like that a lot better than spread across the whole bottom because it's all right here. In theory, it sounds like a good idea. You got a personal to-do list, a work to-do list, where's top priority, priority, and errands. I love it. I really do. Each month you get like a little quote thing that's right here, or each week. I like that these are, they're dated. I'd put silver tabs in here, but yeah, they're all dated. You've got some holidays in here, and I know that it's not going to be all of them. Yeah. I am very excited about this. If you've been thinking about getting a planner that is broke up like this, they have, goodness gracious, they have sales every single, hold on, almost every week. It's crazy. So right now, and I think that it will end before I actually post this, and I'm sorry. They also before I forget, they have digital planners too. They also have stickers and things like that, and they have pens and highlighters, which are really cool. So I usually use the mild liners. This is the vintage set. Yeah. Each one comes with you see a chisel, a fine, and it's got this lovely little thing on here, which I'm happy about. They work really well. Yeah. I usually use the mild liners, but I'm going to start using these. I really like the vintage look of them. They're not very, like, I just bought them, so of course they're going to be a little bit juicy. But I haven't used the fine point for a pen test to see which one I like, if I want to write with them or if I just want to lightly highlight something. But they have, so over here they have sales almost every week. A lot of the times these things are $5, which is awesome because then you can get 4 of them for $20. What else do we have on here? You can also get free downloads, which is crazy. They have 1 month and dated. They have a 7-day self-love challenge if you're into that sort of thing. They have contacts, coloring pages, calorie trackers, book trackers, and that's everything that you can put in the beginning. I've seen a lot of people where they will glue it on here because they don't really need this section. What else? They have the digital stickers as well as the physical stickers. Yeah. Right now it is 25% off academic planners. Yeah, it's the whole thing. I'm really excited to be in it. I figured that I would lay off of the Happy Planner for a while. I'm still going to use the stickers just so that you guys can see how I plan in here with the date version and just how it's going to be for this year. I really enjoy it. I'm really glad that they accepted me. Yeah, I'll leave the referral code down at the bottom. Basically, what happens is that, let me click on this. Hold on. So I have activities that I have to do every so often. Oh, so it has on here, there are things about a wholesale program, which I will be putting in my Instagram. Wholesale is basically where you buy a whole lot of of either the planners or the pens or the stickers, whichever floats your boat. If you're a teacher, this is a great idea. If you're a person who does a lot of giveaways, this is also a great idea. If you want a whole bunch of these, the undated ones, then that's, you know, whatever works for you. I have, let's see, I've got like tasks that I have to do, which are awesome. I get rewards, so basically 100 points. And I'm just telling you guys that like one referral is 25 points, 10 referrals is 100 points, and a referral is whenever you guys buy, which is really cool. And I'm really not looking to do anything like that. If you feel the need to buy something, then that's awesome. So whenever you buy, also, whenever you use my code, you get 10% off, which is really good whenever there's a sale already going on. I think it stacks. So yeah. Right now I have 15 points. If you guys want to help me out, that's cool. If you want to use somebody else, that's also awesome. But I want you to know that I will be using this throughout the rest of the year so that you guys can see what I do with it. And hopefully you will enjoy it enough to where you will test it out too. If anything, wait until these go on sale because it's really, I like them. I've been using this for since the beginning of the year, and I really enjoy it. It really helps me a lot. So anyway, I hope that was good for you, and I will be back next week.